All right, on to a shocking story coming in from Western UP, where a senior UP government official in charge of a vegetable market in Western UP's Hapur district allowed his official vehicle, that jeep on your screen right now, to be used to crush the vegetables of a poor farmer who was allegedly selling them without permission inside the campus of the mandi. A visual shot on this mobile phone show an official jeep running over the vegetables not once but several times, until one of the officers comes in and threatens him to move the rest of it. The senior official has decided to do an impromptu anti-encroachment drive, and the footage now has outraged several people. The official now says that he has reprimanded the driver on the spot, but there is no evidence that he was not involved himself. Alok Pandey on the phone line with us for more on this. Alok, do we know who this officer is, and also the details about this farmer who seemed to have lost a lot of his crop?
I don't have details of the farmer, but the officer's name is Sushil Kumar. He's the secretary of the Sabzi Mandi there, which would mean that he was the top officer running that agricultural market, or Sabzi Mandi as we call it in Hindi. You were right in pointing out that the officer claims that only his driver was there, and the driver did it without any permission or any authorization from the officer himself. While it is true that the officer was not sitting in his official vehicle at the time it was done by the driver, but there are locals who have told the media there that he was very much present in those parts, and he did nothing to stop the driver, and also that this anti-encroachment drive, so to say, was being carried out on his orders, and this was an anti-encroachment drive, so to say, without any intimation or without, it was a kind of a surprise thing. But you see, those of us who know how, you and I, we know how these things work, so the various mandis. A lot of the farmers, they do not manage to get a proper authorized place within the mandi to sell their produce, because there are cuts involved, there are bribes involved, and the poorer lot who come with their vegetables on a daily basis to sell do not manage to pay those kinds of bribes. We are not accusing this officer of doing anything, of course, of taking bribes, but at the same time, to do something like this, to actually get your vehicle, or even if your driver does it, to have your vehicle going and crushing vegetables is something that is very, very disturbing to see, if nothing else. And we are told that his senior, this officer's senior who sits in the Meerut district in West UP, has taken cognizance of this entire video and has asked for a report within 24 hours. Now again, that is a lot of bureaucratic jargon, but he has said that we are going to ensure that there is some justice and that action is taken against whoever is responsible, whether it is the driver or whether it is the officer himself.
All right, thanks Alok for that. But for the moment, you can also see this one officer looking man, at least in a waistcoat. Then he comes in, drags the farmer, tells him to pick up the rest of whatever is left and move on. So clearly this is not just the handiwork of the driver. There are clear directives involved here. We really hope the seniors are watching and something concrete comes out of this.